All right, guys, today is a little bit of a different kind of video, okay? The reason why it's different is because even though we're trying to build consistency, we do the same stuff every day, we got to add a little bit of variety to things, the variety to the information that I give you guys. And because now I'm getting a lot of private messages, for some reason, people are very, very shy, like super shy. I didn't know people are that shy to even ask a question on social media or like YouTube, for example. It doesn't show you identity, but people are still shy to ask. They go through the trouble of finding my contact, my phone numbers on the internet, but they're still shy to ask, which I can understand. I guess different questions, different issues with people. So does this challenge actually work? A lot of people are asking me that. Does it really work? Well, personally, for me, it has done wonders. It has done such an amazing job that, I mean, you guys see me every single day. There hasn't been a day where I haven't posted for last almost 2.5 months, almost 3 months. Like I guess, yeah, 2.5 months that I've been posting. There hasn't been a day that I missed, and that was one of the things that I said I'm gonna post. I'm gonna give you guys update on what I'm doing, so it's crystal clear of what's happening. A lot of people are like, oh, is it too late to join? No, it's never too late to join because it's your journey, not my journey. It's your journey. You start when you're ready, and there's no better day than now. Today is the day. There's no promise tomorrow. So today is the day. So can anybody do it? Yes, anybody can do it. Does it work? Absolutely, 100% it works only if you stick to it. There are a lot of people in the group. Yeah, if I tell you how many times they started over, you would not believe me. Like they do a day, they skip a day. They do a day, they skip a day. They do 3 4 days and they skip a day. And I'm telling you, it is not easy. Building consistency is not easy. Building a disciplined life is not easy. Once you have these tools, then so many things become so much easier for you. I'm about to take on some different challenges for some different people because people have now heard that I have beaten type 2 diabetes, and yes, it's very, very possible to do that depending on the stage that you're at. And if you stick to it, yes, of course, you'll see results in not weeks, but in a couple of days, you'll see results. Um, some people I've seen results on this very same day. Change your diet, exercise, and routine. That's all it takes. But you got to do it in the long run. It can't be for just a day or two. I've seen a change in kids. I've seen a change in adults. I've seen a change in so many things. There's a big question about cancer. Can this routine beat cancer? Do I believe it can? I truly believe yes, it can. There are ways to beat everything because the biggest pharmacy in the world, biggest natural pharmacy in the world is in here, right here. Your body was created perfectly. God created you perfectly, and He gave you cure for everything. So as soon as you hear the word cancer, you would freak out. We're like, wow, no, that's it, I'm done. As soon as you hear anything, and even though people will give you advice on, don't worry, it's not that bad, but the person who has that sickness, they are the ones feeling this effect. So they don't listen to anyone. There's panic right away. It's panic. So when panic sets in, you do drastic measures to do things. Panic causes every bad decision. I did this because I wasn't thinking that. I just panicked. So calm down, relax. Whatever comes your way, you take it one day at a time. There's not a person in the world, I don't care, rich, poor, whatever, that doesn't have stress. Every single person has stress. Every single person has issues. You could be the king of your country. You still have stress, but different levels of stress. People think, oh, this guy has everything. No, this guy doesn't have everything. The mountains are always surrounded by the clouds. Just remember that. So the higher level that you get, you have higher level of problems. So thank God every day that you're healthy, you have less problems, and you got loved ones around you. If you don't, find some. Anyhow, so what I do now is I have a strict plan which I follow. I wake up, I do certain things. When I'm out on the road, I do certain things. Just before bed, I do certain things. What helps me the most is because maybe I'm a little bit religious. I'm trying to be a little bit religious, so it helps me break down my day throughout the day. You know, the 5 salahs and the extra tahajjud prayer helps me break down a lot of things. So imagine you have a window of 2 hours, and you have a meeting, and then you have 2 hour window, and then you have another meeting, you have a 2 hour window, you have 5 meetings, set daily meetings. No matter what happens, there's not a day where those meetings are not there. They're there every single day. So if you schedule your stuff around those meetings, which how you would do normally, like you go to work, you do a 9 to 5, or you go to your work, your own business, there's no such thing as 9 to 5 in your own business. You put in as many hours that are needed. It's a 24/7 thing, but still you find ways. Look, I have a meeting, I got to go there, and then you fit things into it. So it's like a puzzle. You have set rules, and then you put other things in there to fill up that puzzle. We have Ramadan coming up for the Muslims, so I'm going to start doing a different challenge where what to do, how to eat, how to train, how to do everything. I'm gonna lay it down for you guys as much as I possibly can, and this will be my way of doing it, so you can tweak it in your way, what works for you. So far, everything that I set my goals to for this challenge, I have achieved only because I didn't skip a day. There were bad days, good days, but I didn't skip them. There's times that are like, no, I can't. And then, you know what? That little voice back of your head says, not only you made a promise to yourself, but you made promise to others. Doesn't matter if one person watches your video that you made promise to, you got to stick to that promise. So commitment, man, it's not a small thing. It's a big thing, and you got to stick to it. So when people are looking forward to following you on certain things that you promised to do and you don't do it, how do you expect them to do it, right? So here I started something. I tried it for 30 days. I'm like, can I do it myself? I didn't tell anybody. I made it happen. I went every single day. And how I did that, because I have the app on my phone and I can track my workouts, and it shows every single day that I've gone or I didn't go, or the time I went, how much time I spent in there, everything is there. So if I fool somebody, I'm fooling myself, nobody else, right? So anybody that's joining this challenge now, remember, it's never too late. I'm sorry I didn't write down all the questions, so I can't go through all of them, but next video or so I'll answer all the questions as they're coming in. I did reach out to someone last night. I hope he's watching this. I'm not gonna mention what condition that this person's in and where we're going to take that person from point A to point B with just consistency and discipline. We'll post the results at the end, unless this person wants to start showing in the beginning. I'm so glad that people are now moving towards this thing called health is wealth. The sooner you realize health is wealth, you will realize that this is the only important thing that you need to work on. For me, I got many important things, but number one, health is my first priority. Because if you're not healthy, you pretty much can't do anything. You can't even pray properly. You can't eat properly. You can't even go for a walk. You can't do anything properly. So it doesn't matter what's in your bank account. Rich, poor, black, white, brown, purple, whatever you are, you're the same when it comes to how you value your life, how you feel when you're healthier. I swear, I feel like $1 million bucks. I look forward to my training. I look forward to my eating. So what I do differently is I don't leave it for that day. Okay, what am I going to have today? I plan it the night before, or even the two nights before. This is what I'm going to eat, and I want to make sure it's ready. Because when it's not ready, we just grab anything. You're like, oh, I'm hungry. I need this. I need that. I have a plan that this is what I'm going to eat. This time I'm going to eat it. Timing can be up and down a little bit depending on the traffic, the workout, whatever happens. But this is what I'm eating, and I've cut it down to 2 meals. There are days when I do only 1 meal, and I'm able to do that. Maybe later on I will do one meal. Let's see how Ramadan goes for me. Do I want to do 2 meals or one meal? As a requirement, you have to do 2 meals in Ramadan because that's a requirement for Muslims. You do sahur and you do iftar, so you have to do two meals. Even they could be small meals, bigger meals. People go crazy in Ramadan. They eat so much, it's insane. Man, yeah, we're gonna get ready for this together. And again, my video is getting longer and longer, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna post this, and let's keep going, guys. 365 now. That's the new challenge.